I don't feel good. Okay, so we're at Serenity right now. You guys obviously know this park. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if it's something I ate or something like that, but I don't really feel that good. My stomach's really hurting today, so I'm gonna put a quick disclaimer in here. This video is probably not gonna be very long-lived here at the skate park, but I do know what the video is gonna be about. So I got this like new scoot. Oh goodness, I'm gonna throw up. And it was $1. And I found it at the thrift store. So I was gonna come here and I was gonna ride it for a little bit, and I left the house this morning really early to help my cousin because you need to take it. I don't feel good. Can you tell me why I don't feel good? Is it something I ate?
Probably ate too much wings.
I never had. That's impossible. Hey, it's a good try though. I didn't have like Alberto's or anything, so I didn't think my stomach would wreck me this bad.
Chocolate milk.
I don't need chocolate milk. If I had chocolate milk right now, and about 20 minutes after me drinking that chocolate milk, I wouldn't have chocolate milk inside me anymore. The plan was to ride that dollar scoot to see how it did. But I don't think we're making it that far today, boys. I kind of made a stupid decision, and I came to the skate park regardless, thinking that I was just gonna be able to ride and it would go away. And it's not going away at all. It's almost like I have gas and have to throw up at the same time. Is that bad? That sounds disgusting. Yeah. That's disgusting, yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna film 2 more lines here at the park and I'm out. Oh dang it, I was gonna Indian. Also, I'm riding with just a few fingers right now because this finger still has, like, it's all jacked up. I haven't taken the skin off yet, but I probably should. Bar Manny. Let's go down the bank and up the quarter, stall to fakie. Oh goodness. Oh God. I thought I was on the other side of the hip. I was not on the other side of the hip. So on the quarter we'll do 50 and then whip in. Oh, I almost ripped that skin off my finger. Let's not do any more whips. Might as well just, we had to do at least one. Oh, watch out, mate. Another little baby one. Oh. Okay, man. Oh, there's a kid. Oh, goodness. Sorry, mate. I almost hit Bowser. All right, we gotta try again. Scooter fake grind. Straight into the 180 bar. We got full cab in. Oh, dang it. Scooter fakey. Now 180 bar, full cab in. There's a rail. Oh, where am I going? It was not a very good scooter fakey grind, but this is gonna be a good full cab though, I promise. Or not. We'll count it. It's good enough. We'll do a couple more tricks and we're out of here. I really need to get rid of something in here. Something in here needs to go away. I'm gonna be a trooper right now. I'm gonna do something over this gap. I know I really shouldn't do that right now, but I'm gonna do it for you guys because I gotta put something cool in the video. So we'll just invert the gap. Oh goodness, running is not cool right now. All right, that's enough. All right, you guys, so it is currently the next morning. I didn't really do much last night that had to do with filming because I really didn't feel that good. So I kind of stuck on my computer to get everything ready for a few days. The site is going up and you guys will be able to buy merch on August 25th. So if you guys have been waiting for that, if you've been waiting to buy a shirt or a hat or stickers or a pop socket or anything like that, you will be able to on August 25th. I didn't get to ride that $1 scooter that I was telling you guys about, but I know that I did say that I wanted to show you guys what parts were on it. I could not believe that I got this thing for $1 at the thrift store, and it's not right here, it's over there. Let me get it. I was actually pretty surprised at what was on this thing. Because there's some parts on here that are actually pretty good, believe it or not. All right, so here it is. It's a really ugly blue. And it looks like somebody probably just spray painted this thing. I was actually really surprised at one of the wheels which is on this. So this wheel is an NV1 wheel. This scoot was probably just a scoot that somebody had laying around and just donated to that local thrift store. Let's explain some of the parts that are on this thing. So on the top, you have the traditional, like the super old, not around anymore. I mean, still around, but not the older ones, razor bars. This was off of what would have been a pro model back in the day, and it even has the grips, and the grips and the sticker on this thing are pretty fresh. So what I'm thinking happened was they had different bars on this. Maybe they broke or something, and then maybe the kid got overriding it or whatever. So the family just took some bars that they found in the garage, threw them on there, found out that they fit, and they were stoked on that enough to where they could take it in and maybe get a couple bucks for it at the thrift stop. So yeah, bars are actually in really, really good condition, which even if these bars are in brand new condition, they're not in very good condition because these bars suck. Has all the parts for this thing right here. I've got my little buttonhole. Moving on, looks like we have just like a gold headset on there. I put one of my stickers up on the front, gave it a little bit of swag on there, and we have a razor wheel. They really did, they tore apart a razor scooters at some point. And this is just a normal razor fork on there. It is threaded, and the way that you know is because it has the little bolt up here to where it threads onto the fork. Oh, clamp is just a normal razor clamp, a little double clamp on there. It's an oversized clamp, and these bars are standard up here, and then like an oversized weird size up here. It's not standard, and it's not really oversized, but it looks oversized. So I'm calling it that for now. But the headset on this thing is actually pretty good, believe it or not. I don't know if this thing was, I keep on spitting today. Blech. Oh, my glasses. I can't see anything without my glasses. I don't know if this was a headset that they had on there for a long time. I doubt it because of the fact that it spins. It spins really well. And like I said, guessing on the condition of these bars and the condition of this fork and all that stuff, I'm assuming that they just took a lot of things off of other things that they had laying around in the garage. So it's probably what they did with the headset situation. Got the deck. Yuck. Going to the grip tape. Just some black grip tape. They have this little stripe thing in here. I don't know what this is all about, but I don't know. It's probably just for looks. It looks cool, I guess, but I would personally like it a little bit more if it was thinner, because I have actually done this with my grip tape before. All you do is you cut through it with scissors, and you just separate them a little bit, and that way the cut is the exact same size on each side, and the exact same line. So if I cut it like this, like just through the middle on both sides, it's gonna fit. So that's one way to do that. Of course, like I told you guys, it has an NV1 wheel. If you guys don't know what an NV1 is, I just made a video about that scooter it was about a week ago I made that video. So if you guys want to check that out, you can go click up in that playlist that's up on the screen right now, popped out on that card, and that'll take you right over to the videos playlist, and you can scroll through, see if there's any other videos on there that you guys might like, and yeah, so that's an MV1. And the bearings in there look like, yeah, so the bearings in here look like they're just the normal MV bearings that come with the MV1, and they're actually spinning pretty good. They seem like they're pretty smooth and everything. And the bearings up here are probably just like some foof bearings that they found around or something like that. Or they could be the razor bearings, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's everything on the Scoot. Condition wise, the Scoot's actually pretty good. Like it's actually not bad at all. So like the deck, for example, the deck doesn't have a ton of wear and tear on the bottom. Of course it has like the rails are grinded out on both sides, because it's spray paint. It's not gonna hold up forever. But the deck's not bananaed or anything like that. It's actually in really good condition. So I'm pretty stoked on that part. Wheels, you guys already know how I feel about the wheels. I think this wheel's got a little bit of life in it. The MV1 wheels are meant for smaller kids. They're not really meant for like huge riders like me. They're designed to meet the needs of very much a beginner rider. So we'll see how long this thing lasts. And the front wheel is crap. I'm gonna tell you that right now. These razor wheels they're all plastic on the inside, so I doubt this thing is gonna last very long. But I've done tests on them before, and the fact that it's on the front, that helps because you get less pressure on the front. So the wheel might actually make it through make it through a day. The back wheel is the one that's gonna be getting the most hate. So we'll see how that works. I already told you guys about the brake. The brake is actually in pretty good condition. It doesn't look like there's no bends or anything on it. It obviously was used a lot because this is a kid scooter. Looks like it's gonna work just fine on the wheel. It's not pressing down like on the back directly on the wheel or anything like that to make a weird groove in the wheel. So good news there. The bolt's in good condition on the top, and they even have the rubber piece on there. So see a little rubber piece right here on the brake, kind of that little black piece. That's really important when it comes to this flex fender in particular because it's a sound deadener. So it's cool that I got that thing on a $1 scooter. This clamp, I have a love-hate relationship with this clamp. The reason that I do is because I rode these a lot when I was a kid, but they worked really good sometimes, but they worked really crappy sometimes. So we're gonna see how well this does. It's not a very special design. It's literally, it's 2 bolts and a clamp. So I don't know how well this one's gonna work. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. Let me know what you guys think. How long do you think this, well, we'll just go with the scooter. How long do you guys think the scooter's gonna last? Because I'm gonna film with it in the next video, which will be today for me, tomorrow for you. I'm gonna film an entire video on this thing and see how well it does. I wanna see if this thing's gonna fall apart. I wanna see if this thing is not gonna fall apart, if I can do like all kinds of tricks on it. I'm not gonna change anything. That's the one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna change anything on the scoot. I'm gonna leave the scoot exactly how it is right here, and I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna see how well everything does. Shout out to my local thrift shop for carrying scooters. You rock. And shout out to whoever dropped this thing off at the thrift shop, because one man's junk is another man's treasure. And today, this is my 100% treasure. Again, do not forget, merch will be available in 3 days. So it's August 25th. All of the merch will be available. I have it all set up. See this box right over here that's got some stuff in it. I have an entire shelf of stuff over here right now that I need to get organized. I have about 200 more shirts that I have to fold. It's work time right now. Sorry that I didn't get a lot of riding done today in this video. Like I said, I wasn't feeling very good. I was feeling like I had to throw up at the skate park and I needed to go lay down and bye, I guess. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Yeah, later.